Okay, all right, I think it's recording, and I really don't even know where to begin. This is the final showing of the birthday card. This is I cut, it's a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle. I forgot to ask Maud if she likes jigsaw puzzles, but too late now. This thing, I'm telling you, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. It's from Crafter's Companion. I got it on HSN. It's a die. And unless you, well, I guess unless you have the Gemini machine that they use it with, that might work better. But with I don't have a big shot, but I have, I don't think it's the Vagabond. It's a crank one, but it's smaller. But it should be able to cut this, and it took several passes through, and luckily I watched somebody else's demonstration when they got theirs, so I knew to keep working at it until it cut through all of the pieces. Now if you're just doing, you know, something you don't care about, then it probably doesn't matter, because I did do a practice one, and I mean, some of the pieces, you know, they stuck together, they got bent, you know, when you're trying to pull them apart, you know, you didn't get clean edges on them. You know, now this one's perfectly fine, you know, but it depended on where in my machine. So, you know, I don't know. So I wound up going through and then flipping it over and going through and then turning it the other way and going through, and you know, I went through a lot of times, and this one area up here really did not want to cut, and I wound up smashing the frame because I didn't have it in there straight. You know, most of it's my fault, the problems that I had, but I think it should have cut cleaner through than it did. That's all I'm saying. Then I forgot about the part where, you know, there's the chipboard, and then there's the die, and I took my design all the way out to the full length of the chipboard, and I almost broke into tears when I, you know, had to figure out what I wanted to cut out. Because if you watch my previous video, okay, so this is the happy birthday side. I'm hoping that you're seeing it right side up. I'm gonna assume. I don't think I can flip this over without it falling apart. So, see, I don't know if you can see that, where the frame is like a little bit crunched. But see where the kitten toes wound up? And that, I worked so hard at getting the, you know, and the top of the ear. I worked so hard at, you know, and copied over and over and over to make sure that I had the right size so I could get all of the ear and the kitten toes. And then, oh, guess what? And I couldn't do all of this all over again. I just couldn't. All right, so now we're gonna try to redo the puzzle. Let's see if I can move it over without it falling apart. Let's see, I took that from here, so that should mean that would go here. Oh, this will be exciting for you. Here. So yeah, so from the last time you saw, I added the happy birthday mod, and I just kind of pounced some paint on here for some color. And what else? Oh, and then, well, we'll get to that. Because then I'm like, okay, now how do I give this to her? Do I just throw it in an envelope like you would a normal birthday card? And then I thought, oh, puzzles come in a box. And so I happen to have this little box laying around that, and I was thinking of this before I actually cut the puzzle. I'm still getting pieces that want to come off. Because I think the idea of the people who made the puzzle die was not for you to use the frame. You know, you can use the frame for something else, but I don't think they were intending you to use it. Why do I feel like I'm missing a piece here? Darn it. Oops, that doesn't, oh yeah. Oh, yeah, so I was having trouble putting the kitten together. So I thought, I guess I can't be mean and not give her instructions, because I was just gonna not just let her figure it out what it is without telling her. But I thought, if I'm having trouble putting it together, yikes. Like, see right now, let's see, let's go back to the corner. I don't know if you saw where I had or have a stamp that says meow. I put meow on there. Right here. Here's your "You're Not a Kitten Anymore." Oh, and it cut the E off of "You're Not a Kitten Anymore." It's like the main theme of the card. Oh, I was practically in tears. See, I'm already. All right, so I think that's in there the right way, and then I don't think it's in there the right way. A little kitty. Okay. So, you know, it seemed like a good idea, but I don't know. Then I took a couple of the puzzle pieces and I put MH, her initials, which I was going to originally put on the top of the box. Okay, so originally I had this little box here and it already had like a band on it. I think I got it from like QVC or something. It had jewelry in it. And I was thinking of like using this as part of the decoration for the outside of the box, and then just have the puzzle pieces in the box. And I stamped paint on it, you know, to kind of fancy it up a little bit. I painted this. This was blue. It was kind of scuffy, so I painted it purple. I think I was going to go purple with the whole thing, but I don't know. Anyway, so then when I went to cut this and realized I needed to keep the frame so that if she put it together, she could read the whole, she could get the kitten toes and the kitten ear and, you know. Ugh. It was very upsetting. So I then made my own box. I used a matte for the bottom and a shiny for the top. It's just a little rinky-dinky box. And then, all right, and then so then I took copies of both sides, and of course, like I explained before, and we'll explain again, I haven't found or picked out any software to use with my printer, so I'm just using what came with the printer. And to resize it, you kind of like pinch it, but there's no measurements. It doesn't say, you know, like 5 by 7, 4 by 6. So after several tries of trying to get these the same size, couldn't do it. And I didn't think to take the picture before I made it into a puzzle. This one you can't tell as much that it's a puzzle, but this one you can't. But I had to brighten it up too because it was coming out pretty dark. So now I think I'm just gonna leave them at the bottom of the box. I thought of gluing them on the top of the, you know, the top lid, but then she can't like reuse the box, so I don't know if she would anyway. It's kind of very homemade. So I was thinking of just doing that. And then we'll put the frame in here, and then here's her card. Hope you like it. So now the box almost seems too big, but anyway, so then here's the lid, and it's pretty shiny, so I hope it doesn't glare in the camera too bad. I gotta try to, I think that's glue. Here's another thing I don't recommend. Shiny cardstock that you're gonna touch. Might be good for accenting, but for a big space like this, it's... Anyway, that's got to be cleaned up. Okay, so this is a cabochon. I was thinking I could just lift it up. That I got from Emily's auction, one of them. And then I was thinking of using these. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, the fan is blowing. These fibers that I got from Bima, her Etsy store. I was thinking of just using that as a thingamabob. And then some more. Oops. I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to. Too much stuff trying to fit under there, I think. Huh. Well, maybe I don't need it coming from both directions, but it might be too many fibers. Well, that might not be exactly what I was thinking. Maybe I won't use this one. It's kind of... Yeah, that looks all right. So, take this one away. I'm gonna have to clean this box lid up. But hours later, here you have it. So, you know, or you could just go to Hallmark and buy a card. Sounds like a plan. And I didn't get any more done on the church mouse project because of the, you know, again, the failures I was experiencing. Like, so much of it was like my mistake, you know, and I don't really feel like making those kinds of mistakes when I'm working on that project. So it's weird enough. I don't want to have to you know, I don't know, feel like I did crappy at it. And what's sad is that most of the stuff is like my idea, you know. It's like, it's not like I got a kit and I'm trying to figure out somebody else's thing. It's like, this was my plan and I can't do it, or it's very difficult. Where's the paper towel? Hurry, paper towel. All right, so now I'm babbling, and I'm sure you don't care about my insecurities. I just said I would show the end product, and here it is. Maybe you'd like to give it a try. I mean, I know I didn't show the cutting of the puzzle because of the fact that I did see somebody else, you know, fail at it. My first practice attempt at it didn't come out all that great, so I knew it was going to be a struggle. Possibly some swear words could have been, you know, uttered. So, I don't know. Anyway, my desk is a total disaster area. And I'm going to end this now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.